So, good evening, all of you. My name is Damodar Naik, and I'm working as the Senior Design Engineer in Skyrider Institution. So, today we are going for a simple CNC program. So, in the CNC program, there is a specific format which I am going to tell you. So, let's start. Sir, how to write a program? What are the steps we are going to follow to write a program? So, all of you have to know the G code and M code. G code for the geometrical code and M for machine code. But how the format should be for any type of CNC programming. So here are the steps. The first step is the program number. So before going to start any type of program, so you have to specify it with the program number. So all of you can see, so I am writing a program number as O0001. So this is the format for writing any CNC code. Next, in the next step we are going for the homing. Okay, homing of all the tool. It means the all the axis will be going to its reference position. So here we can write G28, G91, Z0, G28, Z91, X0 and Y0. And at each completion of the line we have to give the semicolon symbol. It is called as EOB, end of the block. After the homing we have to go for a safety. Okay, after the safety line we have to choose the tool. So in the tool selection what we should take? For the tool selection you have to write a M code, that is called as M06 for the tool selection, and I am selecting suppose T01, tool number 1 I am selecting over here. In the next step what we can do, after the tool selection we can go for, okay, we have to move to the workpiece. Okay, so we have to move near the workpiece by the rapid mode. So you have to use the G00 and we have to go for safety, safe zone. Okay, so where the tool will not touch the workpiece, so we have to be very careful at this step. After the step what we can do in the next, sir, after moving to the safety zone, the sixth number step is spindle on. So in the spindle on or spindle rotation, either you have to go for M03 or M04 for the spindle rotation clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. So according to the tool geometry, you have to choose whether it should be in the clockwise or anti-clockwise. And we have to give the spindle speed as S, suppose 2000. So S 2000 means 2000 RPM. Okay, so spindle speed already we have switched on the spindle. Next, we have to switch on the coolant. Okay, because coolant should be switched on, so and that also we can control by the writing M07. So after switching on the coolant, what the next step we have to do, the next step is the operation. Okay, so in the operation it will be considering of so many G code and M code, so there a particular uh, line we should write. And after my operation is finished, so again what we should go for, we should go for the Z safety. Then in the 10th step we have to switch off the coolant and spindle. So after switching off them both, after that what we can do, sir, we have to go for the home. Okay, we have to move to the reference position again, and finally we have to write M30. M30 stands for the program end and rewind. Okay, so these are the steps we are going to follow. So right now what about the operation? So it depends on which type of operation you want to do. So you can go for a milling, you can go for a facing operation, you can go for a contouring operation, you can go for a pocketing, you can go for a drilling. So what should be the operation? So today I'm going to tell you about a drilling operation. Okay, so all of you please see. So I am going for a drilling operation. So there are so many types of drilling are also being present. So which drilling I am going to tell you about? I am going to tell you about the peg drilling. Okay, so what do you mean by a peg drilling? Generally what will happen, sir, if this is my workpiece and this much of drill I have to make. So what I need to do over here, sir, I have to call the drill bit over here. Okay, and because the total system is the raw material, so here we should not directly go inside the workpiece, otherwise my tool will break. So here we are going for step by step. Okay, and at each step it is retracting. Okay, at each step it is retracting. It means yes, it is going to a safety zone, then it is going to the next step. So similarly here we are giving the incremental depth, retraction, incremental depth, retraction. So this is how my peg drilling should be done. So what are the parameters we are going to see? The first parameter we can see the total depth. So the total depth is given by the Z value. The next one all of you can see, sir, here we are having a incremental depth. The incremental depth in the Z axis, it is known as the Q, or also this is called as the peg value. At a time how much depth we have to cut, that is called as the incremental depth. Next one, sir, for retraction, okay, so it is always taking a retraction, we need a distance. Okay, and the retraction we have to define it by R. Okay, so you have to give the R value over here. What else we have to give, sir? At which feed rate? So finally we have to write a feed rate, F. So the peg drilling operation, how we are going to write? For the peg drilling operation we have to write the G83. G83 is a canned cycle, so we can do the peg drilling over by using the G83. So the parameters we need are Z, Q, R and F, and also the position. So this is a very simple operation, drilling operation. So now we are going to apply it. So before going to apply it in the software, and let me show you the software. But before that, all of you have to know, sir, if any drilling operation, how to proceed over here, sir. At first we have to go for a central drill. Okay, central drill. Why we need the central drill, sir? For a marking purpose, so that whenever we are going for a larger drill, okay, it will not be distracted. So first we need to go for a central drill. Central drill is a very small size drill bit, and there we have to keep the depth maximum up to 2 mm or maximum 4 mm. We generally give it. So once my central drill is finished, next I can go for the peg drilling. Okay, the central drill also I am doing by the peg operation by using the G83. So let me just show you, sir, how the operation will be taken place. Okay, and how a peg drilling operation will be going on. So all of you please see right now. So here all of you can see. So here I have already written the program. So here my program number is O0005, and after that I have gone for a homing, as all of you can see. Then the X homing and Y homing. Then here I have written a safety line G21, G40, G54, G80, G94. So that is called as your safety line, and all those things are is mandatory in the FANUC series. So basically I am telling you the program in the Fanuc series, not any other series, but most of the command will be same. Next, here I have chosen the tool, as all of you can see, M06T03. Tool number 3 I have chosen for the center drill. I have gone to the safety zone G00Z5. So up to a specific height we are going to maintain. And here the first position of the drilling I am taking as X0, Y0, and here M03 S800. Okay, so I have started the spindle rotation clockwise, and the spindle speed is 800 rpm. Then M07. After that we have written the peg drilling operation. So now what type of workpiece I have taken, so I have to show that first. So I have just taken a this type of slab. Okay, this type of plate I have just taken, and at the center I am having my origin. Okay. Origin means, sir, at the origin this direction will be for the x direction, this will be for the y direction, and this will be the z direction. So now all of you can see, here I can go for the x, here I can go for the y, and this can be the z axis. So where the tool has to come and it will be giving the depth only. Okay, and here I have given some points over here, over here, over here, and over here. So in the CNC machine, the coordinate finding is the most important thing. So as all of you can see over here, so here I have defined the Z8 G83 Z minus 0.2. The depth is always given in the negative side. Q 0.5, incremental depth is 0.5, retraction is 1. So the total depth I am going to take as 2 millimeter. Next, here I have given some coordinate. In this coordinate it has to be done after the operation is finished. So here I have just gone for G80Z G00Z5. Okay, so here I have switched off the coolant, switch off the spindle, then I have to go to on, then I am finishing it. So let's see how the operation will be taken place. So here I am going to show you the 3D simulation. So all of you can see right now. So here a small size of drill bit I have just taken, because here I don't have, in the software I don't have the center drill. So this is how the operation will be taken place. As all of you can see, here it is taking a retraction. Okay, and on all the position it is going to take the drill of 2 mm. And all of you can see here I am having the coordinate. Okay, so a center drill has been finished right now. Right now I have to go for the drilling option also. So I have already written the program, let me just show you only. So here all of you please see. So this is how the peg drilling operation will be going on. Okay, it is retracting, giving increment depth, retraction, increment depth. So this is how the peg drilling operation will be going on. So in all the four number of position, all of you can see, I can see, sir, how much depth we have just given over here also. And finally we have written the M30, so that my program should be end. After doing the fourth operation, it is going to its home position and the program will be stopped there. So as all of you can see, sir, here I have generated 5 number of holes, and if you want to measure, so here just see, I am showing the coordinate. So the z coordinate is always almost showing that minus 19.39. Okay, so if I will be able to select the exact depth over here, so that I could have shown you. and the top surface, all of you can see it is Z0. Okay. So this is how I can go for the different type of drilling operations. So what is my motto is, generally we came to know about how to write a program, what is its format. Okay, so in every type of CNC machine we are going to apply them. Okay, so these are the steps we have to follow in any type of operation. It is not only for the milling operation, we can go for the drilling, we can go for the turning also. The same operation, the same steps are going to be followed. So I hope guys, all of you can understand the how to write a program and how we are going to implement it. So thank you all of you.